try and do this more often. So I wanted to share something with you that I think might be really useful. Why smart women stay stuck at that same income level. And it's actually not what you think. In this video, I'm going to share 3 categories that I see in patterns of women. So let's start with, so many women in business think that they have a strategy problem. But actually, when we go deeper beneath the surface, it's not about that. It's about a capacity to hold. And I'll go into that in a bit more detail in a moment. But after 25 years in business, I see these patterns so clearly. Most women don't have a knowledge problem, although they keep signing up for new courses. I just need that extra qualification. And actually that's not what's going on really beneath the surface at all. No matter how many courses they buy, no matter how hard they work, no matter how capable they are, if their nervous system doesn't feel safe with that visibility and money and leadership and receiving, they're unconsciously returning themselves back to the same level over and over again. I see this particularly in women around the 3-5k mark. They sort of hit this ceiling. They're talented, hard-working, spiritual, caring women, but they're exhausted from trying to force growth. And you can hear it in the language, can't you, that force. Because everything's energy, when we force grow, plants, vegetables, fruit, they never taste as sweet and as nice, do they? Because they've grown too quickly, too the word is sort of in a distorted way. So let me share 3 hidden patterns that I see in these women. And the first one is overgiving. I call it giving away your uterus. So women over-deliver, undercharge and rescue clients. And that's because we're taught valuable meant being needed. And it's taught from our mums and our mums' mums. So it's a learned behaviour, but also it's a direct reflection of your energy. So this will tie into the mother wound, into proving, that sense of proving yourself. We see it in burnout, when they've just gone far too fast and far too busy, and lack of boundaries. We've done quite a bit of work on boundaries in Divine Feminine over the last month or so. So let me ask you where you are giving too much. Where are you trying to earn love through service? Interesting questions, aren't they? And then the second pattern is control. So controlling everything, not delegating. There are only 2 ways in which you can grow your business from a logical perspective, and one of them is increase your prices or delegate. Because we become this bottleneck when we're controlling, where we're trying to do everything. Everything has to come through you for approval. And that's a bit of distorted masculine energy. Struggling to receive support. I used to have a phrase which was, I can tie my own shoelaces. And there's nothing wrong with being a strong, independent woman, but we have to learn how to ask for help. And sometimes when we're in that powerful feminine entrepreneurial energy, we forget to ask. And it plays out in micromanaging your business and your life. Excuse me. The power of lives. Control often looks powerful, but underneath it's fear. Fear of losing control. fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of visibility. And then pattern 3 is the identity ceiling. So your business can only grow to the level your identity feels safe to hold. It's interesting that, isn't it? So we all have a capacity to hold a certain amount of clients, money, income. And because your business is a direct reflection of your energy and the money comes through your business, not from it, financially, you might see that you're at a certain amount. And that might be 3, 4, 5k, whatever your ceiling is. That's like your aura. That's why I'm going like this. It's like that energetic capacity to hold. And no matter how hard you try, you cannot seem to get to that next level of growth. And that's, like I said, it's not a strategy thing. It's a capacity. It's an energetic thing. The way that it will show up when you're trying to push through to the next level is you might start to get ill. Technology is starting to break down. It's not supporting you the way that it should do. Suddenly staff start going off poorly. All these things that support your business for some reason are just not working the way that they should. And that's an energetic sabotage of keeping you safe. Now I'm going to share a lot more about this a little further on, but let me just continue this final part. Suddenly you might start to get tired, you're procrastinating visibility, you're avoiding sales in all sorts of weird and wonderful ways, like you get stuck in traffic, your car breaks down, you get a flat tire, you don't get there on time. These are all energetic sabotage. Do any of these resonate with you? What you might be doing is staying busy instead of strategic. So we can be that busy fool doing jobs that actually is not pushing the business forward, instead of delegating it to somebody who can take care of that admin task, whatever it is that they're doing. Because your business reflects your identity more than your effort. And as powerful divine feminine, we are here to be able to create in every sense of the word. And when we step into that divine feminine, connected to that capacity to expand, and we know exactly where we're going with a combination of a fantastic strategy and powerful divine feminine, that's when things start to shift and change. I'll give you a little story of the old me. So, when I was running my marketing agency, I was asked by a local business to come in as a guest marketing consultant to talk to their clients about marketing. And when you think about it, it's an absolute dream opportunity, because this web design agency are full of a database of my perfect aligned clients. And then suddenly I got ill. And they'd reached out to all their clients and they'd got a room full of people in their meeting room for me to just arrive and deliver the talk. And I didn't do it. And I know now, 20 years later, that I didn't feel that I was worthy of delivering that piece of work. What can happen is that your body, this has been an interesting thing for me, and I feel it show up all down the left hand side of my body. I've broken my toe, I've broken my collarbone, I've broken my, fractured my hip. Honestly, the list's endless. And it's all been part of this unworthy, distorted feminine, my inner child that needed healing. It's been a fascinating journey. And I've got so much more awareness now about where I have been. If you imagine it like a set of steps, big steps going up, and you'll vibrate energetically at a certain level, and then when you're up leveling, there's all this chaos going on. And then when you push through to the next level of growth and you sit there at that next level, you're like, oh my goodness. Please let me know if you identify with any of this. And if you're watching it again later, put #replay in the comments below. If you're interested in exploring this more with me, from the Tuesday the 19th of May, 4 p.m, for 45 minutes each day, 4 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, until the 22nd, I'm going to be deep diving into a signature feminine raw mini masterclass. And each day we're going to look at all these things at a much deeper level. So if you're interested in joining me and you're running a business and any of this has resonated with you, then I'd love you to join with me. I'll pop the link in the comments below, or just reach out and write the words feminine raw, and I'll send you the sign up link. I hope that's given you some moments of clarity. It's going to be a powerful 4-day event where you'll see where you're actually stuck. We'll look at hidden patterns. We'll look at your identity ceiling. We'll look at the subconscious resistance to growth and the beautiful woman that you're becoming next. Super, super powerful. So I do hope you can join me. All right. Remember, you are so much more extraordinary than you were meant to believe.